Are you the kind of person who loves to be generous, but people say to you, oh no, you're being generous to a fault? Well, in this video, I want to encourage you that in the kingdom, there is no such thing as being generous to a fault. Hi there, my name is Lisa Berg of Soul Solutions Coaching, empowering the 2.0 version of you. We love sharing practical tools and tips on how to walk through everyday life with Jesus. You know, it has been said, this phrase, generous to a fault, and typically it means, and is said in the context of saying, don't let people take advantage of you, right? Because we can have this mindset in the world that, oh, if you're too kind, if you're too good, then you're going to be treated like a doormat, or people will take advantage of you, or they'll just keep on asking and never will a boundary be drawn, right? But a lot of what is felt behind that is fear. It's that people won't walk all over you, that you won't get to the end of yourself and be so exhausted and overwhelmed and overworked and worn out that you won't have anything more to give. But you know, giving is a beautiful kingdom principle, and nowhere does it say in the Bible that giving too much will be a fault, right? In fact, we're going to look at Luke 6:38. I'm going to read it to you from the New International Version, and it says, "Give and it will be given to you. Good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over will be poured into your lap. For with the measure you use, it will be measured to you." This is the beautiful promise of the kingdom, that whatever measure you use to give with, God will return it to you. So if you have a generous heart, this is a beautiful, beautiful place to be. If you love giving your time to other people, if you love helping other people think through things, or going shopping for someone because they need something, if you're generous with your compliments, with your praise, you're always looking to let somebody know how good they look or how well they're doing. Whatever it is that giving looks like for you, I want to encourage you to not only carry on doing it, but how about doing it on purpose? So here are some fundamental keys from the word that you can follow. Because yes, it is true that if you give without looking after yourself and give in a way that's not biblical, people can take advantage of you. But the reason that happens is because you're giving as a means of maybe pleasing people, or maybe getting some praise, maybe feeling good about yourself. And of course, those reasons to give are not healthy. They're not kingdom either. When we realize that you have an audience of one, that when you give from a place of going, Lord, thank you that you and I get to give to this person, to this situation in front of me together, that is a healthy place to give from. So first of all, when you give with that mindset, Lord, you and I get to give to somebody, give to a situation in front of us together. It's a powerful place to come from. It's not about, people asking you and you just do. It's a matter of going, Lord, is this something that we get to do? Is this something that I get to be a part of? I'm a great giver myself. Acts of service is my love language that I love to give love to people in. And so I've got to the stage where I've almost worn myself out, or being exhausted, or being so done with giving so much. So I'm like, don't ask me for anything. I'm done. I don't want to give anything to anybody. So I hear you and I feel you. So what I started doing was I said to the Lord, will you show me how to give in a healthy way? What does it look like to give in a kingdom way? So Lord, when I see a need, will you help me, first of all, to know if this is the need I need to do something about? Right? Is this a place that I get to help, or is it for somebody else to do? Or maybe it's for the person to find a help themselves, right? Then the second question I ask is, Lord, if this is mine to help, how? What is needed in this situation? What does the person in front of me need? Is it encouraging word? Is it just listening to them? Is it actually doing something for them, going to physically go and do something? What is it that they need right now? And the beautiful thing is then I stopped giving just out of give, and especially giving what I thought they needed, which is not the right motivation, right? But actually stopping for a moment and saying to them, hey, the question I love to ask is, how do you like to be loved on right now? How can I love on you right now? Or what do you need that I can do for you? And it blew me away, because often what the person asked for wasn't what I thought they needed in the first place. And they were so blessed by first of all, by being asked the question, and second of all, by being helped in the way that they needed help. Changed a ton of my relationships in my life, just taking a moment to ask that simple question. And then of course, third is as you do this, as you ask the Lord where to help and what to help with, then the beauty is that not only is your heart filled up because you got to be the generous giver that you are, but so is the person's heart filled up that you helped, or the situation is sorted in a way that you get to partner with heaven, because God knows exactly what's going on in each circumstance around you. So as you partner with Him to ask what to do, how to do it, you will get the beautiful blessing of having a heart full of gratitude and thankfulness to God that you get to partner with Him to love, honor, and bless the people in front of you today. So thank you for your generosity, and I bless you to remember the truth in Luke 6:38, that as you give with God, loving people in front of you with Him, that He will make sure that everything you give, He will give back in equal measure. So thank you for being your giving and generous self. It is a beautiful way to be. Please like and subscribe to this channel. Share this video with others, other givers that may have been worn out by years of giving and thinking that it's just overwhelming them. Let's encourage each other to be the generous people that God created us to be. So look in the comments below. We have a guide for you with some questions that you can go through in your quiet time. Questions to ask the Lord about your giving style, what it looks like for you, and how you can walk it out in a healthy way with Him. And then share this with everyone you know. Bless you, bless you, bless you. And I'll see you next week. As always, Jesus is inviting you on an adventure today. Will you accept?